Welcome to the Business Shop Podcast, where our guests speak on meeting the challenges of entrepreneurship, as well as offer tips and advice on business, marketing, technology, and more. Whether you are a newbie or a seasoned professional, this episode is for you. I am your host, Audrey Wiggins. Let's chop it up. Hello, Chop Squad. Your guest today is Atiba de Souza, and he is the content Superman. Take a look at his hat. If you're watching the video version, he's got that big S up there. Yes, and raising those strong fists there in his arms. Okay, so Atiba knows the content game is intense with third-party data restrictions. Oh, God. New privacy laws and growing competition. Every day there's another software company popping up. So what is the answer to generating more leads? Nothing less than fresh, original, and emerging content. Engaging content, But who's got time to create content, much less launch it across every platform in the appropriate format? And Atiba, you know there's new ones coming up every week, right?
Every week.
Okay, so what's the answer then? A customer-focused, tactical, technology-driven plan for radical content creation and repurposing that will land your content, my content, on page one of Google. It's more on the other side of this message. Knock out your competition with Altogether Marketing. We elevate your brand. Take a stance with your business name, logo, the tagline, your colors, even the fonts for your business. And then jab left with your website, jab right with core values. Back up with product experience and bring it on with you. Visit altogether.biz and let us help you create a knockout brand. Back to Atiba. With decades of running an exclusive agency combined with hardcore technical skills, we're talking code people, we're like real code, have made him one of the few people, oh God, stop it, with the skills and insight to marry emerging software and Google's algorithm with an intuitive feel for the culture of every social media platform. We already mentioned there was a lot of them. Mm-hmm. His clients call him the SEO super sleuth, the business ninja, the build your team guru, and the super connector. He was killing SEO, search engine optimization, before the term was even invented, ranking regional and national brands in the U.S. on page one of Google for over 15 years. His content strategies are not just bells and whistles. His vision is inspiring and his voice is thunderous in the B2B SEO space. Atiba, I'm already on the edge of my seat, so we have to get going. All right.
All right now. Listen, okay. I want you falling out your seat though. Okay.
I know I gotta hold on. hold on. Okay, you might not be able to hear me through the mic if I'm on the floor. All right. Absolutely. Yeah. So where are we going with this? The Superman SEO of video marketing. Yes. Okay. Yes. He has the video marketing agency, and he has been featured on many renowned platforms, including Traffic and Conversion Summit, Digital Marketer Blog, Fox, Digital Journals, The Times, and USA Today. Atiba de Souza, welcome to the Business Chop. What have you got for us to chop it up about today?
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with you and your wonderful audience. And we're about to chop it up about some video.
All right.
Because video is the future, y'all. Listen, you have an opportunity, and we're going to talk about this today. You have an opportunity that only comes around about once every 20 years in your hands right now. And we're going to talk about that today.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to get started. Plain and simple, why is video marketing so important?
Okay. So here's the deal. And you know this, and I know this. Okay. In 2023, 2024, and beyond, when you go to buy something, you want to build a relationship with the person, with the service that you're buying it from.
Yes.
Everything we do now is all about relationship. Okay. We're done with the big brands that had no faces on them, the big corporations that stood for stuff that we didn't know. And then we found out and we're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I've been supporting you. We're done with that. That is over. People want to connect with real people at brands. But how do we do it? How do we make that happen? Sure, we can write a bunch of stuff, but let's be honest. Everything I've said so far, if you were reading it, you wouldn't feel it the way you're feeling it right now.
Yes, the energy in this interview. Yes.
Video is your answer. People can see you. They can literally, figuratively, actually, feel you. But they can connect with you, and you can build relationship with them. And that's the key. That is the key to winning customers now and in the future.
Talk about video marketing.
Mhm.
There's different types of video. There's organic, you talk to us about, and just regular video marketing. What's the difference between organic video marketing and just video marketing?
Okay, so let's talk about video marketing as a whole. So video marketing is the big overarching term. Okay. And under video marketing, there's paid and there's organic. Okay. Now, what's the difference? Well, the difference is in paid, you create a video and then you go pay someone, a network, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, what have you, TikTok, and you pay them and say, hey, please put this video in front of people that you think are going to buy my product. Versus organic, which is what we specialize in, where you're creating a video and you're putting it out on a network like YouTube, but you're not paying them. You're allowing their algorithm to match your video with the right audience.
That sounds a little scary when you first think about it. It was like, okay, so how does that actually work?
Yeah, it is scary. Let's call a spade a spade. Okay.
Yeah.
It is scary because you're sitting here and you're thinking, let's go through it. You're thinking, okay, so dude, you just told me I got to get on video, which by the way, I don't want to do. Have you seen me recently? I need to lose 15 pounds. Okay. My hair is messed up and I stutter. I am not getting on no video. So I get you, right? So that's what you heard when I said that in the first place. So I said, get on video. And then I told you it was going to be scary, but I wasn't even talking about that.
Yes.
What I'm talking about is, how do you actually connect with your ideal customer? But here, I want to deal with something real quick before I get into answering that question. Okay, because I get the fear of getting on video. I get all of the personal, internal, psychological, emotional triggers that are going off. Because they go off for me too, y'all. They do.
Yeah.
They go off for me too. But here's the deal. If your ideal customer walked into your shop tomorrow or got on a Zoom call, you wouldn't go to the bathroom and say, oh my gosh, I got to lose 15 pounds before I talk to them. You just talk to them.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of video. People want to connect with you, the real you, the way you are. Not the one that lost the 15 pounds and now you show up. They want to know who you are now. That's who they want to connect with. So that's the first part of dealing with the fear. The next part is, okay, so I created this content and we get a lot of clients like this. We see a lot of people like this. I created content and 7 people watched it. Me, the 2 people on my staff, my spouse, and my mom made up 5. So the other 2 people we don't know. Okay. And we see that a lot. And that's a huge, huge thing. Like, I spent all of this time and energy to create this video and no one consumed it. I just wasted my time. And as business owners, we never want to be in that place.
Exactly.
I get it. But there's a simple answer. There's a very simple answer, Audrey. Very simple answer.
All right, I'm waiting.
Here it is. It's understanding your ideal customer. You see, if you take the time to step back and really dive into understanding your ideal customer and understanding their pain points, okay? When you understand what's really going on with them, then understand that those pain points generate questions. Every time you're in pain, you ask a question. Think about that for a moment. Okay. Every time you're in any kind of pain, you're hungry, what do you ask? What am I going to eat?
Yes.
Where's the closest restaurant? Okay. Anytime you're in any kind of pain, you need love. Which app am I going to get on to find love? Okay. Any kind of pain generates a question. That is the key to video marketing right there, whether it's paid or organic, y'all, either side. Here is the key. If you understand those pains and then you understand those questions, your job is simple. Answer the question. Turn the camera on, answer the question.
Right. Because before the camera goes on in a traditional marketing piece or whatever, we will be doing exactly what you just told us. So just so go ahead. This is your interview.
No, you say it because you're right. And you're an expert at this yourself. You know this from what you do, right? This is what
my goodness. Yeah.
That's all that it is. Understanding the pains, the questions, answering them. Networks know what pain people are in. They know. They're studying them. All of them. And when they see that you are answering that question that people have, they will put your answer in front of them. Now, I want to caution here, okay? Caution here for a moment. Because our society has become quick fix and viral.
Yes, yes.
Everybody wants, I want to blow up tomorrow. I want to be a star tomorrow. And I want to go viral, right? Guess what? Let's be honest for a moment. What would you prefer? 1 million people to watch your video and one person buy, or 1,000 people watch your video and 10 people buy?
Number 2.
It's easy math.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And so understand, don't measure the wrong thing. Okay. Don't measure the wrong thing. Don't measure and say, oh my gosh, I didn't get 1 million views on this. I only got 1,000, but I generated 10 customers. And you're upset because?
Exactly. Because if you had 200 customers, would you be able to serve them?
Exactly. Okay. And so understand that depending on what you're selling, the market you're in, it may not be a huge market that your videos are going to go viral. Okay. Let's say you're a local service selling a particular product. Let's call it spade. Let's say you're a chiropractor. Guess what? There are only so many people in your local area that need chiropractic services. Your videos will never go viral.
Right.
That's okay. It's okay.
Get our niche and what is the goal?
Yes.
That kind of gets to the keys of what those keys are for driving traffic. That's kind of answers that question.
Yeah, absolutely. Focus on your customer. Be sold out on your customer. Sold out. 100% sold out. Okay. And let me also say this here, because this is something that we see very often. When I say be sold out on your customer and you answer the question, you give them the answer that they need. Okay. Not the answer that you want to give.
Yeah.
Understand there are terms and realities that you know about your business and your product that no one else understands. Now you think they should, but they don't need to. They don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Not right now. And that's okay. Give them the answer that they actually need right now, that will actually help them in this moment. That's the key.
Marketing 101.
The beauty here is there isn't like some major rocket science, y'all. And I think that's one of the things that I'm trying to help demystify for everyone is that, like, oh my gosh, it's got to be this whole thing. No, this is basic communication marketing 101 that we're doing on video. Nothing's changed. It's really, really simple. But here's the deal. And I said this a little bit earlier when I said that you have a once in every 20-year opportunity. right now. And so some of you are listening and you're going to ask, well, dude, why? I mean, YouTube has a ton of content on it. Like, and they're always bragging about how much content is being uploaded every second, right? So why is this a big opportunity? It's a big opportunity because YouTube also says that 91%, get this, y'all, 91% of small business owners don't have a YouTube channel and post on it. That means the majority of your competition is not using this marketing channel. This is your chance. This was like when websites in the early 2000s were like, what's a website? I don't know. And most people didn't have it. And you were trying to convince people to get websites back then. And those who did were like, oh, wow, they have a website. That's what video is right now. It's an opportunity that your competition is not taking. And you have the opportunity right now, you heard it here, to get ahead. Because the faster you get in, the further ahead you will be. And when they start, they're not going to be able to catch you. This is not going to be like a website where, oh, I just designed a better website than them. No, that's not going to be the case. You're going to be the authority and they're going to be catching up.
Yes. So how do I get started in video?
Yeah, that is a really, really great question. And I'm looking around because I usually have my cell phone right here to show you. It's really simple. Okay, guys? Yes, you've got your cell phone. So good, perfect. You'll do the demo for me. Okay. So here's the deal. Here is how you get started. We're going to break it down into some steps for you. So number one, your ideal customer, you have them already. They're asking you questions. Stop. Think about the questions that customers ask you. Write them down.
Okay.
Step one. Step two, grab that trusty phone that you have in your pocket somewhere and pull it out. And as you turn it on and you go to the app section, there is an app called the camera. Okay. We're going to open that app. This is step two. We're going to open that app called the camera. And in the camera app, there's an option, for video. We're going to click that option for video. Then we're going to take the camera, the phone, and we're going to hold it in front of our face and make sure we can see ourselves on the screen. Now, once we do that, we're going to say, hello, everyone. I am Audrey, and I'm going to answer, and you're going to say the question. After you say the question, then answer the question. Oh, I forgot one step. You got to hit record.
Oh, God.
Make sure to hit that button, record. Before you start talking, we got to hit that button. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to have to do take two. But,
Okay. Should I do a confession or?
You know what? I think it's time for confessional.
Okay, time for confession, people. We have the bomb intro of this podcast. Atiba, and then it was Atiba's turn to start talking, and I'm like, excuse me, I had to record. So we had to start over. So please don't make that mistake.
Yes. But if you do, it's okay. All right? Listen,
yes.
Let me be honest with you and tell you, I still make that mistake. Right?
Yeah.
I still make that. Sometimes I shoot video and I forget to even turn the sound on. Make sure I'm using the right mic. It's okay to make mistakes. That's okay. So we've got the camera here. We're going to hit record and we're going to say, hi, I'm Audrey, and I'm going to answer whatever the question is today and answer the question. When you're done answering the question, hit the stop button on the record. So now we're going into step 3 here. You're going to then go back to your all apps. And in your all apps, there's another app that you've probably never seen before. And it's called YouTube. When you open that app, okay, and I know it sounds funny, but most of us don't see the YouTube app, right? We just play YouTube videos. But the app is there. The app is there. Once you open the app, at the bottom middle is a circle with a plus sign. If you click on that, a menu is going to come up and say, upload video. You click upload video, It's going to show you the video you just recorded. You're going to choose that video. It's going to ask you for a title of the video. The title is simple, y'all. It is the question that you answered. Don't change the wording. Don't make it fancy. Okay? Exactly the way the customer would ask the question. That's the title of your video. And then hit upload. Welcome to video marketing.
Wow, that was simple. And the key is we have everything you just told us.
Yep.
We just don't have it in a format. You put it together for us, obviously. Wow.
Yep. You have everything you need to master this right now. Oh, but Atiba, well, what about editing? You don't need to edit right now. Okay. Once again, if someone came into your business today and asked you a question, could you edit your answer as you were giving it to them?
No.
Can you stricken piece of it and say, oh, hold on. Note to the editor, from minute 2 to minute 4, let's cut that out. I'm going to retape that. Okay, back to you now, customer. You can't do that in real life. And videos the same. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Oh, but Atiba, I stuttered in the video. It's okay. Do you stutter in real life? Stutter in the video.
Yes. And I think people will appreciate that.
Yes.
And there's, like you said earlier, they're seeing you. They're seeing you.
Yes. Someone saw me the other day and they said, I need to get more energy and I need to have energy like you. And I said, no, you don't. You need to have energy like you.
Yes.
Okay. Because guess what? When you call me to become a customer of mine, you get this guy. Okay.
Yay.
Guy. This is how I am. Period. Right. And so if you pretend to be like me and have my energy right now, when they call you and then you're just, well, yeah, this is me now. I'm no longer on video and this is how I talk. They will then say, who are you? And at that moment, you have violated the trust bond that you started to create with those videos that you published. So be you. Authentically you, flaws and all. It's okay.
This big question is coming. What equipment do I need? A team? I don't have nothing. I know you said I had this phone, but
that's all you need. But what about my lighting? What about lighting? I need lights. It's okay. Go outside and stand on a sunny day under a tree. If it's a cloudy day, don't stand under a tree. That's
right.
the best lighting that exists. Seriously. Seriously. There's no need to spend money on lighting or fancy equipment or any of that when you're just starting. Listen to me carefully here. Do not spend any money on equipment until after you have recorded 30 videos.
Wow. What's the key
publish
there?
them.
Okay. What's the key with the 30?
See, it takes a little while to find your voice.
Okay.
Right? And it takes a little while for you to prove that, yes, I'm going to do this and continue doing this. So if you do 5 videos and then you decide, oh, I'm going to go spend some money, and then you spend money and then you don't record another video, then you have that guilty feeling of, I just wasted money every time I see this stuff. But we've seen it time and time again with our clients. By the time they hit video number 30, they are so comfortable, so ready, so excited to be on camera. It's like, yes, let's go. Now let's spend a few dollars. Now let's spend a few dollars.
And at that point, then they may be ready for, working with a team, something like, like your agency.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And actually the team question there, because you did ask that, let me just touch that really quickly.
Okay.
Please note, I said, pull up the phone, record, upload. There was no team needed for that. The only team you needed was fingers. Finger, right? I think you can get away with 3 fingers to do all of that work. Okay? 3 fingers. That's all the team you need right now.
Do I need to create a new YouTube video or what to be able to generate this traffic, or just go with what we already just did?
When you say new YouTube video or new YouTube channel?
Maybe the channel.
Okay. So channel theory is very simple.
Okay.
A channel needs to speak to one audience
Okay.
about one thing. That's simple. Okay. I'll give you an example. Someone called me and said, hey, they saw me on stage and they called, they needed an audit of their YouTube channel. So we got on a Zoom call to do their audit of their YouTube channel. And I pulled up 2 videos and I said, okay, tell me about this video. Tell me about this video. And one video was designed for a first-time home buyer. Okay, great. And when we look at his channel, his playlist on his channel, everything has to do with first-time home buyers. And I said, so tell me about this video. He said, oh, well, this video here is designed for reporters who are reporting on the housing industry. And I said, well, see, there's a fundamental problem here because all the signals you're giving to the algorithm is I'm talking to home buyers. And then you put out this video here that says I'm talking to reporters. The algorithm doesn't know what to do with it. And he's like,
Wow.
so and so when I said, so that's why he had 12 views on that one. His other stuff was averaging over 1,000 views. And I said, that's why they don't know who to send it to.
Interesting.
Because you have 2 audiences. Okay. So your channel needs to talk to one audience. Oh, but Atiba, I have multiple audiences. Great. Then you're going to need multiple channels depending on what you're doing. You may need multiple channels. Okay. And that's just going to be something you have to face.
Yeah. And because we have to manage all of that because you're right. If if we have multiple revenue centers, it would not make sense to have everything on one channel because that is confusing.
Now, at the same time, if you're a digital marketing agency and you sell SEO services and you sell PPC services, yes, one channel because you're selling digital marketing services.
Yeah.
That's to one audience. Makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Okay. But if you're a digital marketing agency and you also own, let's stick in real estate, a real estate company, you can't put the 2 of them together.
Yeah. Absolutely. And so that begets another question of like managing, the timing or how often, do you post if you have, different, if you have one thing that's different, but you have the different revenue centers or different products, that are competing. Yeah.
Yeah. So the key to posting and happy algorithms is consistency.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. We're always going to start with YouTube when we're talking about video. We start at YouTube, period. Okay. Now, past that, the truth of all platforms is all platforms crave consistency. They want to know that you say you're going to post every day. Okay. I want to see it. Post every day. You say you're going to post once a week. Okay. I'm fine with that. Post once a week. But don't miss a week. Don't miss a day. If that's what you've been doing. I liken this to a credit score. Okay. When you're starting out with your credit, right? I know I went there, y'all. When you're starting out with your credit, you got bad credit or no credit, right? And you're trying to build that thing. And it takes time and time and time and time. And it inches until the credit bureau say, you know what? Yeah, we think we're going to raise you up over 700. Yeah, but come on up here in the 750 range. Yeah. Flirt with 800 for a little while. Yeah. Right? But it took you what? Years of consistency to get there.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you take a trip to Europe and forget to pay a bill, and that 750 drops like a rock to 60. The algorithms work the same way. It's sad to say, but it's true. They're looking for consistency. So you have to figure out what you can commit to and commit to it.
That's the key. Is exactly. Well, Atiba, this has been an awesome lesson in tech and as far as SEO and the video piece of really getting out there organically and building up our channels or building up our customer base. Let's put it like that. So really appreciate that. So how can we get in touch with you?
Yeah, no, great question. And here's the deal, y'all. I know that I just probably opened up some stuff that you hadn't thought about before, or maybe you did and you had like a scab on the wound and I kind of ripped it off, right? And either way, it left you with the yeah, but. And that yeah, but is the next question that you have. I want to help you answer that question, okay? If you would allow me, please let me help you answer that question. The way we want to do this is go to meetatiba.com. That's meet, A-T-I, B as in boy, A.com. That's going to take you directly to my LinkedIn. When you get there, don't hit the follow button, hit the connect button. Connect with me and send me a message. Tell me you saw me on Audrey's show here and you've got a question that we want to follow up on. I want to answer your questions.
All right, Chop Squad, you heard it. Gonna get to his LinkedIn. What was the link again?
Meetatiba.com.
Okay, meetatiba.com. Let's get that next question answered there. So you can start doing your organic video marketing, and so you can be the next super person in your industry. All right. Well, Atiba, if there's nothing else, I don't know if there was any more drop of wisdom. If not, we're going to get to our emails and get over and dump in our web links and get in touch with you.
Well, thank you so much. And for everyone who's listening, thank you for still being here with us and supporting Audrey through all of this. Y'all are awesome. It's time for the world to know that you're awesome. And the only way they're going to know that is if you start today with video. Start today, right now.
Thank you for listening to The Business Chop. We hope that you were able to glean valuable information from our guest and that you will download and share this podcast. Your rating and review is much appreciated. To go deeper with our guests, please visit their website and social channels. To learn more about us, please visit businesschop.info or altogether.biz, where we will help you expand your brand.